wickedness shall increase. There is so much hostility. There are security concerns everywhere. Recently, I was watching the TV, and then there was this crisis that is going on in Hong Kong. It started in March. Up till now, they're still having it rough. Here in America, it is a gun culture. It's a gun culture. I remember in August, there was the total people that died in August as gun shootings alone were 53. 53 people died under one attack or the other. In August, there was shooting at a Walmart store in El Paso, Texas. That was on 3rd of August. We were preparing for our harvest then. 22 people at the Walmart store. Somebody just hated some people, hated some set of people, and then went to Walmart and started shooting. Same thing in Ohio, Dayton, Ohio. 9 people died also as per gunshot attack. In Mexico, 27 people were burned to death at a club. There is nowhere that is safe nowadays. It is just the grace of God. He says he who dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It is the protection of the Lord that has seen us through. And he has given us promises that he will never leave us nor forsake us. When you go to the UK, it's the same thing. Here in America, it is a gun culture. There, it is a knife culture. Knife. If you know about UK very well, you confirm what I mean. It's knife. But you cannot just walk down the street without being knife. Terrible stabbings. Look at South Africa recently. They say it is xenophobia, but it is hate crime everywhere. People just hate people. People just hate people. Just hate crime. That is what is going on these days. I pray that the Lord will not leave us nor forsake us. Amen. And then let us continue to pray in our private closet. Christians are the light of the world. We need to continue to pray. Remember the world. Remember, pray for everywhere. Pray for Nigeria also. Look at Nigeria, Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen everywhere, kidnapping. When you hear about news from me, you hear from home, and they tell you some things about Nigeria, you begin to shake your head. But don't forget we have people there. So let us thank God and continue to commit them in the hands of the Lord. Because if something happens to them, it will affect you. My father says he does not travel anymore because he does not want to be kidnapped. He just stop buses on highway and they kidnap them. Hallelujah. Oh, maybe we Africa, what 2015. So, first lesson, Deuteronomy 14. Deuteronomy 14. Verse 22 to 28. I am not going to dwell on this topic so much. It is talking about tithe. It has to do with God asking us to bring some percentage of our earnings. And then it is clear, his instruction is clear. Bring your 10% to my house and I am going to bless you. It is there in the book of Malachi chapter 3. When you read it through, you see there. It says, even challenge us. He says, try me in this, test me in this. If I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessings that will pursue you and then overtake you. He says, I will also rebuke the devourer for your sake. 2 things. I am going to bless you, and I'm also going to protect the blessings that I'm going to give to you. There is something about being blessed. There is something about protecting the blessing. You know what it means? When he blesses you, all the people that are surrounding you, he will block every loophole. They will not be touched. That is what it means. So that when things happen to them, so that things will not happen to them that will backfire on you. That is what he's saying. It's going to protect you. It's going to also do what? preserve you, and He's going to bless you wonderfully. So when you pay your tithe, or you are a tither, talking about tithes, you are a tither, you are entering into a covenant. It's a covenant with God. It's a covenant. You're going into a what? Into a covenant. Because it's a God who is a covenant keeping God. And then there is something I want to say. We begin to enjoy God when we graduate from promises to covenant. When we graduate from the level of promises to covenant, that is when God is challenged. At the realms of promises, God is not committed. At the realms of promises, it's like we're still babes. We're still babes. But when we move from promises and then we go into a covenant relationship with Him, then God is what? Is challenged. Is challenged. Abraham was what? Abraham moved from promises to what? To covenant. God started telling him, if I do not do this, if the stars, if you can count them, if you can do this, look at how God blessed Abraham. That is covenant relationship. So we need to enter into covenant relationship. So at that level, at that realm, God is committed. God is not a promising keeper. He is a what? He is a covenant keeping God. So the issue of tithers up till now generated an issue. It's an issue in Christendom. I could remember last year, even it snowballed to about the first quarter of this year, there was so much controversy about tithe. When you open your whatever tithe, a lot of people, even unbelievers, are saying so many things about tithe. People that does not have anything to do with God, they're saying so many things about tithe. It generated a lot of dust in Christendom. It was a debate for and against. But I want to let us know that God is not asking for too much. He asks us to pay 10%. 10%. Is that the challenge to us? For everything that I'm going to do in your life, or for even promising to do more, give me 10%. And that has now become a challenge to God. If God holds your breath for 1 minute, have you ever paid for bringing in and out? So God is saying, bring your tithes to me. He's not a beggar. Neither is he a pauper. No. He is what? He is the creator of heaven and earth. He is the what? He is the God of abundance. But God will never beg you. He says, long life is in our right hand. He says, in our left hand are what? Riches and honor. That is in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 16. He says, in my right hand, I have riches and honor. He says, in my left hand, I have what? In my right hand, I have long life. Long life in my right hand. But in my left hand, I have riches and honor. He fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread. That is the God we are talking about. And there was still leftover. You can see that in the book of Matthew 14:17. There were leftover. There were leftover. So God is what? God is challenging us. I think I'm going to stop on tithe. I'm going to stop on tithe. Let's just stop here. Let us go to the second lesson. If you don't want to pay your tithe, that's what I used to tell people. Just keep your money. Keep your money. Don't pay that. Just keep your money to yourself. Don't pay your tithe. So let's just leave at that. We don't have to ban tithe. The man that built this church is what? Is a Muslim. The Muslims knows the secrets to wealth. There's something about making heaven. It's a different ballgame. God is God. He's a God of principles. Do this, I will do this. But the Muslims know how to give to God. And that is why they are blessed. They can spend anything for God. And they will never go back. When you look at how much they are paying for zakat is just 2.5% to 20% of their total earnings for the year. That is what they are required to pay as zakat. But there is no mathematics. They don't even go there. People don't even know. Some Muslims don't even know. They don't even know what the percentage is. They don't want to know. But here in Christendom we say 10%. This, that, the icon. Look Look at what they are spending to sponsor insurgencies, terrorism. And the Muslims are sponsoring them. They have money. No, you think it is a couple they buy bombs or rifles. And they believe, the sponsors believe they're going to heaven. They're doing it for God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
But on this side, we are checking our money. You bring 10%, you are like, oh, this, that. Please let us have the attitude of giving. Give, it shall be given to you.
Amen.
It says good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and then running over. He said, men will pour into your bosom. I will cause men to do what to bless you.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
God will give us the understanding.
Amen.
Matthew 25, 1 to 13. Because of our time. Yes, go.
Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins,
Yes.
which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Mm.
And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know whether the day nor the hour where the Son of Man cometh.
Thank you, Mom. God bless you.
Amen.
Matthew 25 is talking about the parable of the 10 virgins. The parable of the 10 virgins. Remember that our Jesus Christ was always talking in parables. And that reminds me of his explanation and statement in the book of Matthew 11:12. It says, from the days of John the Baptist, it says the kingdom of heaven has forcefully been advancing. It says has been advancing. And then those who are forceful men, violent.
And from the days of John the Baptist
Yes,
until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence,
Yes.
and violence taketh
the
it by
violent
force.
take it by force. 10 virgins took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any oil with them. The wise, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. So there is a sparkling difference between the 5 who were wise and the 5 who were foolish. What is the difference? Preparation. Preparation is talking about preparation. If Jesus appears now in the sky, when the raptures, when the trumpet sound, how many of us will make it? Will I make it? Are you going to make it? Am I prepared? Am I prepared? That's a big question with a question mark this morning. Are we prepared for heaven? Before Esther became the wife of the king, Esther went through a beauty regimen. It was a process. Preparation. We have to be prepared. We have to be prepared. We have to know what we are doing. Esther ate special food. She was given special food, special courses. You have to go through this in order to look beautiful. You have to prepare yourself so that when you appear to the king, then there will be what? There will be, the king will notice you. Because there are so many that are coming forward. So you need to do what you need to go to. Do extra mile. Do something that is spectacular, that is different. You have to prepare yourself. She ate special food. She even had 7 maids who were beauty professionals. When you go to Esther chapter 2 verse 9, you will see there. She had 7 maids She was very fortunate. If you want eventually, maybe in our Sunday school, we'll have time to talk about Esther, because she's somebody that is so wonderful. Esther is so wonderful. There's some people that God created with some virtues, special virtues. Esther is one of them, because she was the one that saved the Israelites from being destroyed. If it happened that the king destroyed that tribe, Jesus wouldn't have come forth. There would nothing be Jesus. So Esther was somebody that God used, and then she surrendered herself. And I pray that we will be in the program of God.
Amen.
So the wise ones are what? They are heavenly bound. The wise ones are what? They are heavenly bound. Àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n wọ́n ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n gbọ́n. They are heavenly bound. They know where they're going. They know where they're going. Christ Jesus must be called. What is saying that here we must be prepared. Preparation means constant preparation. We must be constantly learning as children of God. We must not forsake the assembly of the righteous. We must be engaged in the things of the kingdom. The 5 wise ones were what? They were engaged. They were spiritually sound. We must constantly keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, because he's the author and the finisher of our faith. The man who is not prepared will be distracted. If somebody is not prepared, if you're not prepared for examination, then we know the result. Even before you are going there, you know. In those days when we were in school, and we begin to gist before we go to the examination hall. Some people will tell you, when you see we go. So, but he knows. He knows that he's just going in there to fail, except something miraculous happens. That is how the kingdom of God is. That's what God is telling us. We do not dabble, or we do not play games with the kingdom of God. It's not something that you toy with. It is a race that we are running, that when somebody is on the way, you ask the person to leave the road for you while you continue. Pastor, if you are not ready to go, please just stay away from me and then leave me, let me continue to go. It is a race that you are not distracted by your friend. You don't look right, you don't look left. You continue to look up straight. Because we all have grace. Alright, don't copy him. You don't know the grace that God has given that person. When we talk about David, there's so much grace. That's another topic. Let me know that grace. So we must work, we must be prepared. We must not be distracted by the things of the world. When you look at this world today, there are so many distractions. Is it the music? Is it the things that you are watching on telly? Is it the people you associate with at work? So many. How many am I going to? How many have? So many distractions. So if you are not ready to go, it will be so easy for you to do what? For you to fall by the wayside.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
No àbá ọ̀hún nílé ọtí, níbi tó ti mú ìmúkímú, tó ti gbàgbé ẹlẹ́dàá rẹ̀, tó ti gbàgbé Jésù ẹni mímọ́, ẹni tó fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe ètùtù fún ẹ̀mí rẹ̀. Kò lè bá wa lójijì rárá, kò lè bá wa lójijì. Bí Jésù bá dé lónìí, kò lè bá wa lójijì. Ǹjẹ́ o ti múra wò ará láti pàdé ẹlẹ́dàá rẹ̀, láti pàdé Jésù ẹni mímọ́, ẹni tó fi ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ ṣe ètùtù fún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀. àbá ọ̀wọ̀ lórí ẹjọ́ níbi tó ti ń sọ ìsọkísọ tó ti gbàgbé Jésù ẹni mímọ́ ẹni tó fi ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ ṣe tútù fún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa.
Hallelujah.
Matthew 25 verse 8 says, the bridegroom was a long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and fell asleep. Look at what is happening these days. Some people are no more in the race. Look at the people that you started the journey together with. Take stock of them. How many of them can you boastfully say they are still in the race? We must be what? We must be prepared at all times. So the Bible says the bridegroom was a long time in coming. Jesus is going to come unexpectedly. Unexpectedly. When will he expect it? Or when will he expect? Jesus called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, he said, be occupied till I come. Jesus knows the danger that is attached to being idle. There are dangers that are attached to what? Idleness. So Jesus was going away. He said, take this. That is in Luke 19:13. He says, be occupied till I come. Be occupied. You need to be busy. You need to be engaged in something in my house. You need to be busy. You need to be spiritually sound. Because you don't know the hour or the time that the trumpet will sound. You don't know. That is for God. Even Jesus, they asked him. He said, that is what I cannot tell you. He said, but my Father in heaven knows when. We need to be engaged. Otherwise, we will become drowsy and we will fall asleep. We will fall asleep. Many Christians have become drowsy and they are falling asleep and they are in spiritual slumber. Some Christians are in spiritual slumber. If you are a womanizer, you are what? You are sleeping. In the house of God, there are so many womanizers. They have gone asleep. They are drunkards. They are smokers. The Bible says, wake up. You need to wake up before the trumpet sounds. There are backbiters in the house of God. You need to wake up. You have a pride. You are proud. Somebody that is pride. Proud in heart. We need to wake up. If you are into witchcraft, wake up. Wake up. Because the trumpet may sound at any time. It says, wake up and train your lamps. Your lamp is going dead. It's almost dead. Wake up, train it. You are a child of light. You must continually shine. Your light must not go dim. Amen. There are qualities that are expected of you as a child of God. So that's why your light must continue to shine. He said, nobody lights a light and then covers it up. He said, we are a holy hill upon the city. Yes. It cannot be what? It cannot be hidden. You are the examples of Christ on the earth. Do you still have the qualities? Wake up and train your lamps. Because it's going dead. You're not careful. It said, cleanse yourself from all impurities. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse yourself, wash yourself and be holy. Like a bride who is ready to meet her groom. When you prepare a bride that is ready to meet her groom, she's anxious. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
She's anxious. She's eager to meet her groom. She begins to look herself. She dressed properly. And they begin to look at the time. Oh, when is he coming? How come at day? When you go to weddings, these are things that we prepare our female girls, our friends, or our relatives for what? For wedding. And you can see the countenance that is in the girls, the brides. They are eager to meet the groom. Eager. If you tell her something that is not about her wedding, forget it. Because she's ready at that point in time. Nothing is interesting anymore. That is what Jesus is asking of us. We have to be eager. Like somebody that's being ready to be married. We need to be engaged in something. We need to purge ourselves of impurities. We need to live holy. Why must we wake up from our spiritual slumber? Why? Because the bridegroom will soon appear. That's why I started with all the things, that is going on in the world now. We may say, oh, let us continue to marry. They said that in Sodom and Gomorrah. They said that. But God did what he wanted to do. His word is going to come like a thief in the night, unexpectedly. When a thief wants to come to your house, he will not write you a letter. Some even write letters. In those days, I won't come and collect one love, but you want to enjoy it. But I want to go liar on my work. But mostly, they will come when you are less ready. They will come when you are not ready at all, so that they can catch you unaware and then wreak havoc and then do what and then go away. Because no thief is going out and then plans to be caught. So when Jesus appears, he's going to be what? He's going to take the wise, only the wise, the people that are what, that are still sound, the people that are what, that are expectant, the people that are looking at his coming, waiting for him. How do you look at his coming? We thank God we are here this morning. We are in the presence of God. We are not forsaking the assembly of the righteous. So people will tell you, oh, I can pray in my house. No, you can do that also, but that is not what we are saying. You need to be among the saints. You need to be among the saints. Don't forsake the assembly of the saints so that you do not go weary. So that you do not grow tired. It says, be careful, be watchful, because you are the adversary. Satan is roaming around like a lion, looking for whom to devour. We will not be the meat or the meal for the lion.
Amen.
The elect is going to go with the elect. The people that are watchful. People who are careful. People who are always looking at their garment. Am I stained? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Am I still clean? We should be doing that at all times. Take a spiritual survey of yourself. Take stock of your spiritual life. What am I doing on this race? We need to be doing it constantly. Am I doing this? Am I still doing this? Because we know before we were being saved, we know what those things that we were doing. Are we still doing that? Even when we are redeemed. Àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àtijọ́ tàbáwò a rí wípé nínú agbo Kristẹni àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n multiply sí on a daily basis. People are not careful anymore. They're not even ashamed to drink beer. Christians, they're not ashamed to do what?
To drink beer.
To drink beer, to smoke. And they will come to church and tell us they're still Christian. They're not afraid, they're not ashamed to go into fornication. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Since I am coming for those who are what? Who are the saints? I want to shake it. I want to keep moti amopara. I want to shake beraga. I want to shake Christianity lọ́sàn-án, ògbóni lóru. That is rampant these days. Very rampant. We need to check ourselves. Here this morning we need to wake up. I want to keep share money takoni. I want share banidaro. He wants to go with those who are gentle, those who are meek. I want to keep paro, I want to keep shepashaga. Then I want to keep washo Asha issue again. We know what we're talking about. Tithe. See there, when you go to some Pentecostal churches, you see their tithes
Mini.
up to here.
Mini.
Micro, man.
Mini.
Micro. It's not micro.
Micro mini.
Mini is before micro.
Mm-hmm.
Mini is here.
Mm-hmm.
Micro is here.
Mm-hmm.
And when they are seated in church, they use their handkerchief to cover themselves because they don't want people to see what they are. But why are you putting this kind of dress in the first place? They cannot bend down and pick something. Who are you advertising your body for? Distractions in the church of God. That is what Jesus is talking about this morning. And you are preparing for the heaven that our father Abraham dwells, Elijah dwells, Joseph dwells, Moses dwells. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The holy people of God, Jesus Christ dwells. They're coming to church with that kind of, and you are telling us you are the team, you are a child of God. If they ask me to go for evangelism at that point in time, will you follow them? If they say, okay, after church, all of us are going for evangelism, you will see them sneaking out. They can't go now because what are they going to sell? What are you going to sell? Because you are selling Jesus. Are you going to sell yourself or selling the gospel? Jesus says, wake up. Skimpy dress. Dresses that are meant for the beach. You see them wearing them to church. Causing distractions. God is telling us this morning, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. Trim your lamp. Cleanse your body. And that's why you see those kind of people in church. They always run to the pastors. I have one problem or the other. And the ones that are bothering the pastors the most. And that's why they are attracting criminals. The people that woos them are the criminals. Because if the children of God, the child of God is looking for a wife, he does not go for people like that. He goes for people that can help him to achieve his destiny. So what do you have to sell? People that have content of character. People that are virtuous. People that have been pruned by God. People that God has reserved for them. I got a WhatsApp message from our mommy sometime, I think about 2 weeks ago. Our mommy Shepherd, she sent me something and I really enjoyed it. It has to do with the celestial fold. The lady's name was Deborah Oshofa Ogumbi. She was at a youth conference, a youth seminar